comics, toys, video games, anime. Do you want to go take a look? Hello Explorer, are you excited for another MCM? I am. There's lots I'm hoping to see and do this weekend. There should be a whole bunch of toy sellers, toy companies, specifically Hasbro are here, so there should be some good Transformers stuff. But I think there's like Bandai, Lego, and we've got EGX, so there should be some good video games to play, hopefully a few surprises for us, and I've got a few tasks I need to complete. Specifically, I've been asked to get some K-pop Demon Hunters bits and pieces, which I think could be a bit tricky because I think they'll be well in demand. And I want to get some Christmas cards, gifts for other people, and a few for myself. So hopefully we're in for a successful, fun, great weekend. If you're wondering where on earth I am, I'm at the XL in London for MCM Comic Con. It's the UK's biggest convention and it covers two huge halls. Mainly it's kind of lots of stalls, lots of exhibitors, big companies, lots of independent creators. There's an artist alley, and there's a big video game area called EGX, which used to be its own convention and now is just incorporated into this one. So there should be lots of shopping for us to do, things to buy, things to see and do, hopefully. And there's some games that I'm hoping we find here, like the new Marvel one or the new He-Man one. But I think there's a lot of mysteries ahead of us, things that we're going to discover as we go. What will we find? So it's been requested by both my mum and my sister that I pick up some K-pop Demon Hunters merchandise, which, if you haven't heard of, is an animated Netflix film. It's one of the biggest films this year. It's really good and it's got a really good soundtrack. But because of that, I think it's going to be tough to get a hold of some of the merchandise because it's really popular, so it could be a bit of a Hunger Games situation. We've been trying to track down some of this merch before everyone else. As far as my own shopping goes, there's nothing specifically that I'm after. MCM, fortunately, is very good for shopping because there's tons of stalls here. But in terms of things that I'm into, not too sure at the moment. Probably get some comics, artist alleys just to my side. But vintage toys, pretty much non-existent here, maybe one or two. Should be good for modern toys, like Hasbro are here, so hopefully swing by their stand. Oh, also I need to get some Christmas cards, both for me and for family. So a bit on the list, but plenty to be decided, so let's just see how we get on. So as always, in demand are here, and I got piles and piles of stuff. I got Transformers Slammer, and I got Ron the Space Knight. So I've been after her for a while, and I've passed up at previous opportunities, or just missed out on him through bad decision making. He was one of the first Marvel comics I ever had, and I just think it's such a great design. I love the metallic paint as well. Ron, what a hero. So the K-pop Hunters Hunt is off and running. It's not been as easy as I thought it would be, not because it's been an insane bloodbath of everyone scrambling to get all the merchandise, but because there doesn't seem to be that much merchandise. I came across Merry Accessories and picked up these two prints. They're in that Pokemon Ditto style with the dot eyes. Really like them, so hopefully they'll make good gifts. Outside of that, I've just seen quite a few hastily copy and pasted images off the internet slapped onto any old thing they can find. So the hunt is ongoing. Hopefully success is ahead for us. Have been hunted, captured, task complete, picked up some bath bombs of the three main characters, and also some stickers. So no more Demon Hunter hunting for us. We can just get on and spend our own money on whatever we want now. So we've kind of finished our first lap, but there's plenty of bits that I haven't really had a proper look at yet. Even though it's a Friday, some of it's really busy. Some areas have been really hard to get into and really crowded. It's beginning to calm up now, so we can get round. We've got the whole weekend ahead of us. On the whole, it's been very good so far. Quite surprised actually by the amount of modern stalls selling toys. The exhibitors area is really good. Power Rangers, Hasbro, Jax, lots of modern toys. So we'll get round there again and have a really thorough look. The whole convention's absolutely huge. It really has grown quite significantly, I think, in size over the last couple of years. Plus, there's a new bit towards the back of the XL, which I'll venture out to at some point. And as far as EGX goes, it's been okay, but a little underwhelming. I was hoping for a few more bigger games and some modern games. I was really hoping the new He-Man game would be there, which is based on Golden Axe. Instead, I had to settle on just playing actual Golden Axe, which I remember being excellent at. And now I think maybe I'm not quite so excellent at. There was one stand that really stood out to me to do with retro gaming, so we'll get round there again and have a proper good look at it, because I think you'll really enjoy it. Lots of retro nostalgia excitement. Plenty more to go round and see. Plus, now we've completed our shopping tasks, we can do some shopping for ourselves, so got lots to buy and plenty of time to do it. Area this year is pretty impressive. There's it's really good if you're into toys. There's Mighty Jacks. They sell all sorts of kind of quirky little blind boxes. There's Jada toys. They do like metal figures, and I think they've got Street Fighter, Transformer bits, plush. Hasbro, which I've already mentioned, huge stand. We will check that out at some point, probably much later. And Namco, Bandai, they're back. That's even bigger than previous ones, which is already huge. And there's even a shop this time, but there's constantly a queue to get in there. So at some point I'll try and get into it. And then you've got Inderman, Kapow, Comics and Cocktails. So really good lineup for toy hunting and modern toys. I don't know if there's much vintage in this room, but I've been surprised actually about the amount of vintage in the convention itself. So looking good on that front. So right on the edge of EGX land is the Lego stand. It's really big and it composes a shop, a preview area where you can try out the new Lego Batman game, and then just loads of Lego builds. Some of them are really impressive. So let's go see what's here. So we're right in the middle of EGX land, and I think we're at one of my, I don't know if it's my favourite, but it's definitely in contention as being one of my favourite stands for this MCM. It's the, hard to pronounce, Play on Replay stand, and it's pretty big, and it's the front of it, the exterior is created or designed to evoke a UK house in the 80s. And then when you go inside, there's a living room. It's decorated with retro wallpaper. So these guys seem to be selling miniature versions of old systems like Commodore, Sinclair, Spectrum, Amiga. The consoles are fun, and the games are fun for like a quick 30-second blast, but I don't think I would play these games, particularly if I took them home. I can barely play my Switch as it is. Who do you call when you want some pepperoni? The Pizza Cats. Samurai Pizza Cats, one of my favourite cartoons of the 90s, and I think the owner of the best theme tune of all of 80s, 90s cartoons. In Artist Alley, I came across these cool wooden pins, got all three of them. Really happy with that purchase by an artist called Caledania. It got a whole bunch of stuff, SWAT Cats, Samurai Pizza Cats, Biker Mice, really cool little stand. Finally approaching the Hasbro stand. I've been really looking forward to this one. They have returned here after skipping May's event. They were replaced by Mattel, so I don't know if it's like a He-Man, Prince Adam thing. You'll only see one of them in the room at any one time, but they're back. And the stand is divvied up into different franchises. So you've got Marvel and Star Wars at one end, you've got G.I. Joe at the back, you've got Beyblade, which other than their spinning tops I don't know much about, and then Transformers in the opposite corner. So we'll have a look around all the other things, we'll save Transformers right for the end. So the Transformers area deliberately saved it right till the end because they had a panel on Saturday and now they've put out the prototype for Onslaught, which is the central component for Bruticus. They showed him on stage, but obviously looked tiny, but in person, he's absolutely huge. He looks incredible. So the way they do it is there's kind of a colourful prototype, which is the initial one. I think the grey version is like the finalised prototype before they do the actual figure. Behind me as well, they've got a couple of the prototypes, so we can have a look at those for Soundwave and a few of the others. There's all sorts going on in these cabinets. Most of these things I've already pre-ordered, so next year, or the coming months and next year, my bank account's going to be pretty empty. Hasbro stand, completed it, very happy. got some free key rings, plus got to hang out and chat to Evan, the Transformers designer. It's really cool that they bring over the designers, talk about all the figures. The whole stand was really good, but I mean, that leads into the convention. The whole convention's been really good this year. Really enjoyed basically the scale of it. It's just getting bigger and bigger every time I come. There's a bit right at the end, which I haven't, other than the stages, I haven't actually explored. Just haven't had time. Trying to fit everything in, you want to see everything, play some games, chat to people, just so much here. And as ever, because it's so big, it can be quite tiring. And the only other bit that I think I'd like to see improved is EGX. I thought there'd be some newer and bigger games to play. The thing that surprised me the most though is because the convention skews towards a younger audience and is a bit more anime centric, is the vintage toys that are for sale here. There's been, I don't know, a handful of stalls selling vintage, and then they've just been popping up randomly on stalls all over the convention. So that's been enjoyable. And plus you've got all the modern toys. But as we're in the final stages, let's get round and pick up a few of the bits that I've missed, because the remains of money is burning a hole in my pocket. That was a curveball. I didn't see that coming, did you? Bought myself a sleeveless Halloween jumper. Very happy with it. Just saw it and it really spoke to me. Really love the design. So that will be going on for a couple of days of this year. And I didn't forget, remembered right at the last minute, nearly did forget, got some Christmas cards. So all tasks complete. So really successful weekend. Legs, as always, tired, worn out, but loved it. And if you've enjoyed this, click left to see my last outing in Belgium, or click right in probably about 2 or 3 weeks when I'll be back in London for Sandown Toy Fair. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon, Explorer.